Traders, welcome back. I know 2 videos one night. What could get better? Let's spend some time, sit down with your boy Tyler, and let's talk stocks or talk drama at the least. Now, if you don't know trades in the AMC community, you've probably been living underneath a rock. However, you might not know the saddest ape on Wall Street. He goes by the name of Belmont Capital, and it seems like he makes 1,700% on his portfolio since the beginning of the year, or this is what he claims on his website. Scams are. Now, before I go any further, I will elaborate that yes, I have done a live stream with him. He seemed like an okay guy. I kind of distanced myself from him, but today I saw something that really crawled underneath my skin. I don't like inauthentic people, and I don't like people that aren't transparent. However, when we look at trades, me and him may disagree on some things when it comes to the stock. I may not think the stock's going to 1,000 or 100,000. However, I do believe AMC looks pretty positive. But the one thing I respect about Trey and respect about traders like Trey is when they put their money where their mouth is. So for all you people that disagree with people, I recommend you do one thing. Put your money where your mouth is. Trey has invested over $80,000 into AMC stock, and he's very public about this information. Now, for you to come and say what you said, Belmont, I'm just going to say, it makes you a little slimy, and it makes you very desperate for attention. So I'm going to elaborate while Belmont Capital rides on the cape tails of other YouTubers and tries to gain clout daily. Now, I'm not sucking Trey off, so don't take it that way, but I have to call out scumbags where I see fit. Everyone knows I called out the first one in the first video. Now we're calling out the second. So sit down, gather around, get your snacks, Tindies ready, Diet Coke, Subway cups, whatever you need. Let's get to it.
Welcome to the No Pressure Program.
What we're using today is going to be the good old handy iPad, and I'm just going to chill, sit back, and just roast a guy. So this is Belmont Capital. You've watched him before. He's afraid to show his face on YouTube. Strike number 1. Now let's see what Belmont Capital tweets. He tweets a lot to Trey. Really funny. Never really noticed this. This is the one that got people pretty frustrated. Trey posted a picture of the Lamborghini thing. I can only assume it's because they bumped their production, and he's probably making a joke because they anticipate Reddit investors to buy Lambos. It's a smart move by Lamborghini. So Trey makes a joke, win Lambo. Of course, good joke. I've made my fair share of meme jokes. But Belmont chimes right in. You will buy it with your YouTube checks, not AMC. Well, not everyone can make 1,700% on their portfolio since January. Now, I want to elaborate on this for 1 second. First of all, just saying, you should not judge anybody with what they do with their money. If they make money on YouTube, so be it. Where I do have a problem and where I say the line gets drawn is when you hype a stock up and you don't put money into it, or you're not transparent about your position in that stock. Because if you're just hyping it up, it seems like you may just be doing it for clout and you might not have any money on the line. That's where I think a problem does come in line, and that's why I made the first video, because that said investor had put no money really, and then another YouTuber by the name of Review Dork actually just released another video on that guy as well. So I recommend going and checking it out because it doesn't seem like Tyler was off his rocker. But let's go back down to Belmont and see what he's talking about. So this guy is the same guy as he's roasting Trey about AMC and talking about AMC. If we come and look at YouTube, who only makes the AMC videos. All of his other videos really lack an overall volume. Now, I understand if you're a small YouTuber, you gotta feed where you gotta feed. But don't talk about the people who you're trying to ride the coattails on for success. You're literally mad because you never got put onto his show. You literally begged, and I've sat into one of your live streams and watched you beg for the guy to put you on his show because he hadn't responded to your email. You actually complained to me when I was on your live stream about it. This is where the line gets drawn. So beggars can't be choosers, and let me tell you something. You're not really choosing anything because right now you're just begging as you make AMC and GME videos. And guess what? It appears like you may just be the poorest ape on Wall Street. But let's continue. It's also worth mentioning, literally an hour before he posted that, he made an AMC video. And it's worth mentioning, before he went on vacation, he said AMC was going to go down to $9 to $8. Worth mentioning as well. Now, here we go. We're coming back down. He literally goes to Trey's tweets and comments on them, and Trey never responds. Literally ever. Like ever. He's like begging for Trey. He's like, Trey, I'm right here. Can you give me some attention, please? I need some views. I would love to come on the show. But Trey just, he's a nice guy. Busy guy as well. It doesn't notice him. It keeps going. And this is also the same guy that uses the MACD for 1 hour to look for support. The MACD, people. The MACD. He also makes 1,700% on his portfolio this year. Ask his team. Yeah, his team. Also, this is the same guy that got off of Patreon because he wanted to save the additional 4% on fees, so he made his own website. 4% fees. Who needs money from YouTube? You need the 4% from Patreon? Come on, bro. Again, commenting under Trey's post. Once again, literally only tweeting about AMC. Here's my opinion on AMC. Just nonstop. It's literally nonstop. Let's see Tesla at 900 again, setting a 1250 end of year price target. Womp, womp, womp. That didn't play out. Honestly, I don't want to go too much further on the guy's Twitter. I'm losing brain cells as I'm looking at it. I have the MACD and I have Tesla going to 1250 by the end of the year and then getting a 900 push apparently going into this month. What's going on? Now, this is one thing I will say. People that are soaked into AMC. Look, all things considered, we can disagree about the stock. We can disagree about where we believe it's going. I believe it is going to go up. I'm not saying it's going to $1 billion, nothing crazy like that. I have my own opinions. But if someone's putting their money there, why do you have to be so self-absorbed and desperate for attention because your mommy and your daddy didn't give you enough money and enough attention when you were little to beg for the right to get something from them? He literally did nothing to you. If anything, Trey's been 100% more transparent than you. We look here, at least he shows his positions. At least he tells people the residual risk included with this. What you're doing is absolutely stupid. Have we seen your positions? This is dumb. You actually held a giveaway that if people donated you money, you'd buy AMC stock. That is the stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. Yes, he had a live stream unless he deleted it. That was literally the purpose of it. Belmont Capital is literally a scumbag. I don't care what people say about it. I'm just saying, absolutely scummy. This is the reality of what YouTube is. People chase around for clout and they are desperate to get it at any means. This is where I draw the line. When someone's actually being transparent and somehow they're getting roasted for it, that is absolute stupidity. Now, I understand Trey's a little bit more bullish than the rest of us. However, at least he is transparent about his position. That's the one thing we can say. He's even got death threats about AMC before. Death threats. That's pretty crazy. That's going to wrap up my rant, but that's what I have to say. I do recommend that you just take a look at Belmont's videos, judge him for yourself. He claims that he has over 1,700% profits since the beginning of the year of accumulated growth on the portfolio. Nonsense, nonsense, nonsense. The guy would be the top trader on Wall Street if that was the case. No, the guy lives in his mom's basement back down in Arizona or some crap. This is bonkers. Never do another video with this guy. I recommend you unsubscribe to this channel. And if you disagree with me, unsubscribe to mine. I don't care. But for the people that are here, I love you. Namaste.
Hey, no pressure. Never graduated, but I school them like professor. Growing